Hey guys, it's Ben. Got a quick update for you here on Thorncoin. I've been a little bit late or behind on getting these updates out to you. I've been sick, and I figured you didn't want to hear me coughing and hacking through a video. So we're a little bit behind, but there's a lot of details here on Thorncoin. I'm going to try and get through them. If you go to Thorncoin's website and you get this page, you are accessing their website from a forbidden region or a locality or country where they don't allow the operation of this website, i.e. a place that's regulating ICOs, etc. So what should you do if you get this page? You should do what we've talked about in several of these videos now. You need to activate your VPN. So we use IPVanish. You use whatever you want. I typically VPN into the Netherlands. I don't care where you are. If you're in the Netherlands, you should VPN somewhere else. We never know when regulation is going to start in a new place. So once you do that, you should have no problem getting into the website. I did actually test accessing the website from a forbidden region and then activating an appropriate proxy server, and that got me past this page, but just use VPN, it's easier. When you log into website, if you haven't done that recently, you get this general terms of use. You'll have to hit accept. I'll just scroll through it here. You can read it on your own. This is general stuff. We've seen this before. You get this page, you'll hit accept after you read through all this and understand that it's high risk, no warranties, blah, 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 blah. On their Telegram, they've got some updates on their long-term staking and short-term staking, which we talked about before. We'll do an update on the short-term staking here in a minute. Back on February 10th, February 10th, Rebranding long-term staking is now live, and they did this because of the BitConnect exit scam, all of the hesitation around things that are called lending, so they've called all of their platforms staking platforms. So short-term staking, as we saw before, you stake your coin, and it's locked up for 7 days, and they pay you an interest and release your initial stake. Long-term staking, this is just a rebrand of their lending platform. So basically, whatever they called their lending platform now, you just call it long-term staking. That's really, for the most part, what it means, with a couple nuances. So you'll stake your coin, and whatever the current Thorn BTC pair price is, that's the current value of your stake. So your stake value is not going to go up and down with the price of the coin. It's going to be locked in whatever the price of Thorn was at that time. The interest is actually automatically converted to Thorn for you, and that's going to be done at the Thorn BTC price when your interest is paid. So that's true for both long-term staking and short-term staking. The short-term staking, you get paid at the end of the week. You don't get paid daily. Long-term staking, you pay daily. So you are paid in coin. You are not paid in USD. What does that mean for us? Well, typically in these other platforms, you'd be paid on USD, which would be sitting on the website somewhere. You have to click a button to convert it to the coin. Then you'd get that coin at whatever price it was then. Then you try and take it to the exchange and sell it. This is maybe good or bad. It depends on what the coin does. What you could do previously was, build up a few $100 of quote-unquote USD on the website, convert it all to the coin, and immediately sell it, and not have to be exposed to the market fluctuation of the coin. Here, you're going to be your dividends going to be exposed to the market fluctuation of the coin through the entire interest program. So if you're trying to pull out your interest immediately and you don't want to see, I got paid 10 Thorn today or something, and Thorn goes down 50%, that if you didn't sell that in BTC and pull it out, well, your Thorn, your interest is now worth 50% less, or it could double. So that's just a detail. It's a little bit different than some of the other programs we've seen. Capital release time frame is based on the value of your stake. Look at that on the website. They go through an example here on their promo. No, that's down here. Here, their promo, and actually, way at the bottom here, they say their LTS promo is now finished. That's not quite true. I can show you that you can still take advantage of their promotional pricing. Right now, you can do long-term staking at $8 USDT tether per Thorn. So, if you got in at 60 cents, you can lend or stake long-term staking right now at the equivalent of $8. You can't stake more than 1,000 coins or 8,000 USDT. So that's a big update from Thorncoin. I'll scroll through some of the other ones here. You can check them out on your own. Their Telegram, their Twitter. You can check them out there. Long-term staking. Let's see if there's anything else of interest here. Here's their example. You can read through this. Pause video. They explain how long-term staking works. And actually, I started staking several days ago, and I'll show you what it looks like right now. And what else? Updates. Our LTS promo is now finished. Not quite true. You still got time to get in. I think at least through the rest of today. Our dev team is currently finishing some tech work. And let's see their official launch. The exchange will be open within the next 2 days. All right. So we'll keep an eye out for that. That's their internal exchange. Back to their website, let's take a look. Actually, talking about the staking. So you might ask, where's the staking coming from? Where are these coins coming from? So short-term staking, this one's pretty straightforward to understand. So previously we'd done a 500 coin stake that was done on February 2nd. They held it for a week, and you earned 12% new Thorn per month, or you can divide that out what it would be per week. We ended up getting 14 Thorn coin for that week-long stake. That was released on February 9th, and yes, I did actually receive that. My balance is a little bit different here because I've done some long-term staking, but I did get that 14 coin. Now, you might ask, where's that coin coming from? If you go to their token distribution, of their 9 million tokens, 20% of them are being allocated for staking. So this is, kind of like, it's not mining. We'll go over mining and staking. These are pre-mined coins. They're pre-allocated for people to stake so that they can be paid that 12%. Where is it here? No, wrong button. So they can be paid that 12% Thorn per month. Now, you might ask, what's that going to be in the future? And they say down here, for the first quarter, it's 12% or 0.4% a day. Now, they don't know how many of us are going to do the short-term staking, and there's a limited supply, right? Only 20% of the 9 million coins can be awarded through the staking program. So they don't know what the interest rate will be for the second quarter, and they want to continue to make an incentive for people to stake. So it'll conceivably be less. It's typically less. It might be the same. It's probably not going to be more. It might be 10, 8%, 5. I mean, we could crank through that 20% allocated coin pretty quick if everyone that got in during the ICO started staking. So we'll stay tuned and see what that short-term staking becomes in the future. But the coin that you're being paid isn't through some trading or anything like that. It's directly built into this coins platform. So that's where your short-term staking comes from. Now your long-term staking, on the other hand, and actually I'll pull up, let's see, can I show you how to do it? We had another account. I can't find the page here. Nope. No, I'll have to look for it later. Yeah, no, I don't see it. All right. No, here it is. Here we go. All right. How do you do this long-term staking? Here I've got one of our other accounts open. We've not done a stake yet. You simply go to, which page here? Yeah, you'll click this LTS button, long-term staking. You'll be brought to this page. You will type in how much Thorn you want to stake, 100. I'm not going to do any on this account. I'm just kind of academic here. It'll show you 100 Thorn worth 800 USDT. So, they had said here that their promo is finished. Not quite true. I can stake right now on well, here, we'll do one just to test it out. Click I'm a robot. Oh, you know what? I need to do at least 25. All right, 25. Oh gosh, I hate these. Come on, roads. Any more roads? I don't know. Nope, cars. This stuff drives me insane. And it doesn't load very quick. Come on. I had one of these go on for, gosh, 5 minutes the other day. All right, we're past that. Thorn will be locked for 180 days. That's not quite true. I'll show you on the website. I think I got an error there that they need to update. We're going to hit confirm LTS. Ooh, invalid order request. So maybe they have locked us out of staking. Yeah, it's not saying why. Let's try again. I'm not a robot. Cars. Please don't take 5 minutes. Street signs. Yes, at least make a game out of it or something. Make it fun. I don't know. This is torturous. Come on. There we go. Confirm LTS. There we go. All right. So it is still working. A little bit worried there. All right. That's your demo. That's how you stake. That's how you do your long-term staking. All right. Back to the other account. You stake right now. You can stake today. I'm assuming this is going to go away tomorrow. So if you want to take advantage of this $8 long-term staking, i.e. lending. I guess we're not calling it lending anymore, just long-term staking. Do it today. And I'll show you a little strategy on how we're doing this. Here's an account where I've been doing this long-term staking for a little while here. And you can see I staked 679 coins, or at the time of staking it was this value in BTC, which obviously Bitcoin's gone up since then, so it would have been better off to stake a little bit later maybe, but you never know what's going to happen. I've earned 47 Thorn, and you can see every day how much interest was paid. And this payment was directly in Thorncoin, or they converted it for me. So one thing that's not completely clear to me is where they're getting this coin from. Right here we know for the short-term staking, it's coming from this part of the pie that they segregated of the 9 million coin for the short-term staking to be paid, built into the platform. Now it's long-term staking, all the other platforms, you get your USD, you convert it to whatever the coin is, but I don't know if they are giving us some of the initial coin back that we put in. I don't know if capital release is in Thorncoin. Obviously for the short-term staking, you are given your capital release in Thorn, but it's your Thorn that you initially gave. Here, I don't know what they're going to do. So I presume you'll get your initial Thorn back in Thorncoin, I'm assuming. So you'll at least see the appreciation of the coin, maybe. But they don't have those details yet. So we'll have to stay tuned and see what they actually do. I don't know if they have, they bought a whole bunch of Thorn, or they're holding a bunch of Thorn that they're paying out right now for this conversion. We're not sure. So we'll keep track of what they're doing and try and figure it out over time. But at least right now, this is what's happening. You lend your Thorn coin. You can do it today at an $8 valuation. You'll get paid some sort of daily interest for the long-term staking that will be automatically converted into Thorn coin. So that's, in short, what's happening. Their exchange, as I said, is going to open in the next couple days. Right now on their website it says February 18th. It could be the 19th or 20th. We'll see what their announcements say. You should subscribe to their Telegram to get the latest news to make sure that you don't miss out. All right, I think that's it for their long-term staking. There is a quick strategy we can run through here and what we did, or at least what I'm doing. You do whatever you want. On this account I had 2014 coins, and I initially had 2,000, then I got 14 from the short-term staking. The initial investment was about $2,052, so I can calculate my cost basis, right? Divide those out, and it cost me about $1.02 in USD to get into this thing. So as we talked about before, this shouldn't be news to anyone else that's watched our previous videos, but we're going to take a couple multi-layered approach here to this exit strategy for Thorncoin. Our priority is always to get paid back our initial investment as soon as possible. That's always what we're trying to do. So we were going to lend, or let's do this, long-term staking. We're going to long-term stake 25% of our tokens at this promotional price of $8, and that's what we did previously. And actually, I staked a little bit more than that. One of our guys couldn't get to a computer on the day that this long-term staking opened up, so I spotted him on my account. I staked a little bit more than you're going to see in this example, but I'm going to settle up with our buddy here at the end. So for my account, separate from whatever I did with one of our guys, we're staking 25% of the coins, which is 503 coins, and an $8 valuation, that's about $4 grand. After staking, long-term staking initially is 503 coins. I've got 1,500 left over, and we're going to assume, what are we going to get, a daily percent of 1.53? What have we actually been getting? Now we got some history here. Okay, let's make it a little bit more. There we go, a little bit safer, 1%. So this is telling me that a daily percent of earning 1% a day will break even in 51 days. Now, this isn't completely fair because I'm being paid in coin, not USD that I convert. We know that the coin is going to fluctuate in price over time. So this is assuming that I'm paid 1% of $4,000 per day. It's really not going to be that, and we really have no idea what the coin's going to do. So there's actually a third unknown, or another unknown in this analysis, and it's what will Thorncoin do over that 51-day period, and we really don't know. So it could go up from $1 to $20. That would be really good for us. It could go from $1 down to 14 cents like MoneyX has done. That'd be really bad for this lending strategy. But without knowing, we can only move forward with what we do know and the options we have. And we're going to do this lend 25% of our tokens. If the coin price is at least stable and it doesn't go up or down, we will get this 51-day payback of our initial $2,000. So our goal is to get that initial $2,000 back. Outside of that lending, so this is, approach number one, we've got a remaining 1,500 coins. If Thorncoin goes up, and this could happen the first day, the second day, the first week, whenever. If it goes up 5x, so $1 times 5, or 102, 509, when you multiply that out, if Thorncoin hits $5.09 equivalent, I'm going to pull out my initial $2,052. That'll be about 403 coins. I'll have 1,100 remaining. So again, my whole strategy here is to leave something left over, invest in the platform, but make myself whole as quickly as possible. If it goes up 5x, I'm pulling 1x out. If, let's see, I'm not sure where I got this 378 from. This might be from another example. Ignore that for now. No, this should be, this should be 509. And this guy should be, there we go, 1019. All right, when the coin goes up 10x, so once it's worth, from my initial cost basis, and this cost basis will be different for everybody. When it goes up to $10.19, I'm going to pull out twice my initial investment. So $4,000, which will be another 400 coins. I'll have 705 remaining. So at this point, if this happens quickly, it's great. I've made myself whole. I've got a lend that's still active. I'm supporting the platform. If it goes up 10x, I've pulled out, more than I put in, and I can go play around with other ICOs, hold it in Bitcoin, whatever. I still got 705 coins left over. What do I do at that point? Well, I don't know yet. We'll sit there and watch what Thorncoin does, but here's a little chart. It shows based on the Thorn price, Thorn potential price, with my remaining values, with my remaining investment, which is the 705 coins, what my percent gain is from my initial cost basis. So, if it's sitting there at $1, it's about break even. I'll have 700 bucks. If it's sitting there at 10 or 20 bucks, that 700 coins is worth $7,000 or $14,000. I'd probably get out if it went up to 20 bucks, or maybe I'd pull out half, lend half, and see what happens from there. But it's kind of too far out. So for now, this is our strategy. Lend an initial amount at the beginning. Use that as a tool to get your initial investment back. After you get your initial investment back, the coin's still around. This is just general. We don't know what Thorncoin's going to do, but we apply this strategy to every ICO. After this 51 days or whatever it takes to get my initial investment out, it's free money at that point. I could pull half out. I could reinvest half and support the platform. When the price goes up 5x, we're going to pull out our initial investment. When it goes up 10x, we're going to pull out twice our initial investment, and then sit there with a nice pot of coins while the Thorncoin hopefully continues to appreciate and start to scale out or something. That's up to you. But this is our strategy. You do whatever you're comfortable with. This is how we approach things. Sometimes it works out great. Sometimes it doesn't. Loaning at this price, if Thorncoin on day one goes up to $20, maybe I'm a schmuck for lending at 8, but we didn't know it was going to go up to $20 on day one. It could go down to 20 cents. If it goes down to 20 cents, lending at $8 is a bargain. So that's kind of our approach to these things. All right, I think that's about it for now. You got an overview of short-term staking. They've rebranded their lending to long-term staking, and we talked about where the short-term staking coins are coming from. We'll see, they'll have to tell us, are we getting capital release in coin? Do we see the appreciation of the coin over that time, or depreciation, and so on and so forth. So stay tuned. If you got in during the ICO, think about getting in at this $8 valuation for long-term staking. Right now, I am not going to do any short-term staking because their exchange is about to open. And I want to pull out the initial 1x, right? So just like we talked about in this example, if I lend or short-term stake the rest of my coins, and on day one, Thorncoin goes up to $5, I can't pull out this initial $2,000. I'm stuck. I don't want to do that. So I might short-term stake again. Maybe if we end up in this scenario where I've pulled out 1x, 2x when the coin goes up 10 times in price, I got the 705 coins remaining. I might stake half of those short-term staking. Who knows? But I'm not going to do anything else right now with the short-term staking. Long-term staking, I'm not going to do anything else until I've been made whole. Again, you do what you're comfortable with. This is what we're doing. As we get more updates, we'll let you know what happens. All right, please like, subscribe, comment. Catch you later.